Hey guys, this is Aqua Snow Star, and this is a general reading for Leo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Remember, energies are interchangeable, and this is not going to resonate with all of you. But if it does resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment below and tell me how it resonates with your story. If you want weekly horoscopes, follow me on Instagram, Aqua Snow Star, for a chance to win a free reading every month. Now, let's talk about your spread. We have past, present, future, what's crossing your present situation, and your overall energy. So let's look at your overall energy. What do we have here? We have here the Six of Wands, which is actually Leo energy, okay? It talks about achievements, confidence, success, power, recognition, optimism, and victory. All right, this is success, especially after struggling. All right, after feeling unsure about things, worrying if things are going to work out, worrying about things finally paying off. All right, for most of the time, it actually, talks about work related things or career or projects, contracts, bids, legal matters. Definitely about things that are going to fall on your favor. All right. This is not one of those times where we feel ashamed. We are afraid to share our winnings or accomplishments. All right. This is people watching you, people applauding you. All right. You see all these little birds flying around you, watching over you. This is basically support. Okay. Like I said, I see applauding. Definitely things being declared with words, even feelings for some of you guys. Okay. This is actually speaking about how we feel, whether it's positive or negative. The fact that we're able to talk about it, it feels wonderful. It is a great thing. Okay. Like I said, some type of celebration ceremony. It talks about that. It talks about good news. Definitely, obviously, the word victory. But most importantly, it talks about well-deserved recognition. All right. And if we feel like we don't have that yet, I feel like it is in progress. Right now, we're attracting a different type of relationship, a different type of people into our life, different people with a higher frequency. All right. So, what's important about that is that when that happens, a lot of people kind of like fall back on ego, right? So, take the ego out of the picture. And definitely it's a time for celebration. It could even be engagement, pregnancy, weddings for somebody. Talents will be shining. Like I said, people looking at you, success definitely near. And this is actually you paying attention to efforts. All right. The results will come at the right time. Definitely triumph. And for someone who actually gambles, is going to get lucky. All right. I see definitely a big prize. And I'm not saying go and spend all your life savings in a casino. What I'm saying is that for somebody who that resonates with, maybe if this is your career, you play some kind of poker or something, I definitely see somebody winning big money because of some type of game. All right. Literally, I see gaming, a benefits. I see money because of gaming. But either way, overall energy, opportunities for growth. We see the sun shining, light coming through. We have lavender, which is basically a calming energy, which is amazing, right? Definitely a great energy to have as an overall. Let's talk about your near past, okay? So in the near past, you have here The Two of Wands, and this Two of Wands is legit crossing the world, right? And we have all these little stars around it, and we have fire, right? So what does this tell me? First of all, it talks about Aries energy, right? Especially with the fire. Um, but it talks about moving forward. All right. This is choices based on independence, on intuition. This is making a decision because you know you should be able to conquer it, if that makes sense. All right. I feel like in your past, you were trying to figure out which way was the best way to make your dreams a reality. Definitely a turning your focus. I feel like there was a lot of stuff going on, just like in this picture, right? We have the stars, we have the circle, we have the world, we have so many things going on. So it was easier to lose focus than to remain and have that balance, okay? But you definitely kept your eye on the prize. Um, this is very important for partnerships because I feel like in the past or near past, you definitely needed to make sure that the person that you're dealing with is someone that's on the same wavelength, right? Same kind of interests, doing the same things that you do. This was basically opposites attract situation. It's not going to work here, okay? I feel like because of that, there was conflict. All right, like a complete opposite of you, where beliefs or whatever, where there was definitely some type of difference in some type of belief or feeling, and it brought unnecessary drama. All right, I do see people talking as a group, whether it was a part of a team talking about ideas or was just support, asking friends for advice. Like I said, there was just a lot of things going on. And this is you saying, I have to do what I have to do. And for some of you, actually receiving good advice. I feel like somebody wasn't in some sense, but for a lot of you, there was somebody that had good intentions, especially when there were two sides to the story or situation. And this person, or it could have been you, your intuition, made you realize that something was holding you back, while the other option could help you move forward, right? Um, Definitely contracts, whether we're spiritual or drawn or materialistic. Finding yourself maybe connecting with crystals or anything like in a spiritual level for some of you. This is definitely the energy of like the phoenix rising, right? And understanding what is it that you want, what is it that you need, and what is working out for you and what is not working out for you. And instead of saying, okay, this is moving forward, this is not moving forward, this is working, this is not working. So I definitely see that somebody actually made that decision to leave a situation, whether it was a person, a relationship, or work, and put themselves and their needs first. All right. In your present situation, you have the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, which talks about releasing, right? So especially if you come from this energy, and I don't know if you guys heard me sigh, whew, it was a very I don't even know how to say it. Like it basically takes over, like your energy is like vampire, right? Definitely energy of a vampire, drains you. Okay, so here you are in this beautiful Six of Swords energy. Okay, this is you moving on from a situation or relationship and finally saying, I choose peace, right? This is a moment of needed harmony. This is you choosing to move away from situations that cause you pain. All right, this is you moving towards a better and more calm future, finding yourself in a better headspace, and finally seeing everything after, clearly from another, a different aspect, right? Like you're looking at things from a different perspective. That's what I want to say. And after so much pain, finally to be able to heal and get away from that stagnant relationship, whether it was, like I said, in career or personal. All right. Definitely emotions were holding you back. You were suppressing a lot of stuff. And this decision to either stay at this union or part away, it's something that took a lot, right? Like it literally took a lot. I feel like your spirit guides were like, come on now, let's go. You know what I mean? Um, this is not working out. I feel like this was a very stagnant energy. And now is the time to direct your energy towards something different, something more creative, something more peaceful. All right. This is definitely detachment, mentally, not physically, for those of you who decided that you can't leave, because I do see that, right? I still see the, oh my God, the clouds. Look at me getting rid of all that energy, stagnant energy. You see those clouds? That's turbulence. So I feel like even though you have to leave, I feel like some of you are still not leaving. Okay. And like I said, there's gonna be a detachment, mostly mental. This is definitely something toxic in all of this. Definitely stepping back, recharging is a must. I feel like maybe the reason why you decided to stay is because you're really trying to balance out the better, right? Like my good times versus the bad times. Either way, it tells me break, break, break. That's all I see in my mind. I see break, break, break. Take a break, take a break. Um, Taking a break from your environment. Just stepping away. Go somewhere else. Go to a park. Spend some time in nature. I literally see you disconnecting. Social media, phones, disconnect. You know what I mean? You have to take yourself out of this equation. You have to, because all I see is break. You need to take a break. You need to disconnect. Let's talk about why you're having a hard time. So, what is crossing you? What's crossing you is the Five of Swords. Okay. Again, Aquarius energy. So what is this? A battle in, like, a battle is lost. That's kind of like what I see. And the reason why I see that is because it talks about disputes, right? Disputes and somebody feeling like they're the victim, whether it's relationships, family, managers, supervisors. There's definitely somebody feels like the victim. I feel like there's tension, there's conflict, and this ongoing stress with this, what's going on here. There's a lot of challenges in your current position. Like I said, you have always been surrounded by, there's like a lot of stuff going on. But most importantly, there's something here, okay, that is overwhelming. So you do have to come to the conclusion eventually that you have to do something about it. All right. I feel like we could have been feeling attacked in some way, feeling like you have to defend your position. But at this point, the best thing that you can do is disconnect, disengage, like walk away. You know how they say that sometimes holding on to the rope causes more damage than letting go? I feel like that's one of these situations. I feel like listening skills are also something that we need to work on, because I feel like whenever all of this is happening, the fact that you're ready to say something before the other person finishes even talking, or vice versa, if it's the person doing that to you, I feel like the listening skills are horrible. And I think that's what's making things even worse. Because we're ready to come back without even listening to what the other person has to say. Therefore, that results in a lack of connection. There's a lot of petty arguments. All right. What's crossing you are conflict-free solutions, things that are for the better for everyone involved. I feel like a lot of people are voicing their opinion in this. Gossip, for sure. And this is definitely because they're swords, right? You see, these are swords and you're just looking at it. It's affecting your mental. And a lot of the stuff that's being said is not true. That's why it's gossip. And I feel like this is why we have an eye, where all eyes are on you. But I feel like not everybody is telling the truth. It's gossip. There has to be some. Either way, okay, what's crossing you is the need to step away. Step away from conflict. Step away from drama. Stay away from toxic. And refocus everything on you. Okay, so the reason why you're having a hard time is because of all this that's happening. But I feel like once you disconnect, this is no longer going to be crossing you. Okay, so let's talk about the near future. Near future, we have the Prince of This, which is, Pentacles. Sorry. The energy of Leo and Virgo. It talks about determination while being grounded. And remember how I said before, going to a park? You need to ground yourself. Okay, this talks about investing your time wisely and being consistent in your efforts. It talks about cumulative progress that will result in something solid, right? And for some of you guys, that actually means being single, being freedom, free, being freedom, being free, being single, being an entrepreneur, right? Letting go of that partnership, whether it was professional or romantically. I feel like what you need are commitment-minded partners that are supportive of what is it that you want in life. It may take a while for that person to come your way, but it is attainable. Definitely, this talks about having patience. All right, because it will come to fruition. But in order for this to come to fruition, you have to know when it's time for you in your present situation to move on. All right, because this is someone who's putting in hours, putting in the work. And even though it takes longer to achieve it, the investment is going to be realistic. It could be somebody that works in finance, in some type of property, land. either way, I see potential coming. So for those of you who are single, who are in a relationship and it's toxic, and you're wondering, oh, I'm never going to find somebody else. So I do see somebody coming through. Okay, I do see somebody coming through. And the thing about this person is that this person is not very good at loving, right? But this person is actually very good at learning how to love. So unlike the person that you were dealing with before, I feel like this person, if you say, hey, I don't like that. I think if you do this, it's better. I feel like that person pick things up and they learn and then they adjust. And, so I do see the energy of somebody like that coming towards you guys. And this is not somebody that's like super, life of the party. I feel like it's more like introvert energy. But it's a person that is loyal and committed and supportive and can give you the thing that you want. They definitely will reciprocate what you give them. But they might not, they're introverts, right? So like introvert people, they're just hard to express and communicate or whatever. But I feel like this person will put in the effort. So if you're worried about somebody coming through or not, I do see somebody for sure. And like I said before, I mentioned finance or property. It could be someone that's into that field. I feel like somebody said, oh, he's boring. Okay, or she's boring or whatever. Okay, but she's loyal. So, pick your battles, Leo. Pick your battles. We'll talk soon because I'm like, my Spanish is coming out. So that means I got to switch them up. Let me try to do some readings in Spanish. We'll talk soon. Bye.